Hi, I'm Sari Grove, and I'm the person who invented do-it-yourself diagnostic imaging. I call it Nidi for non-invasive diagnostic imaging. So in this video, I'm going to show how to do all the edits that I am able to do right now. So it's about 10 biomarkers that I can see. So this is going to be comprehensive, and I'll discuss the results as we go along. So I'm on an iPad, and this first edit, I go to lunapic.com on the iPad, and I arrive here, edit a photo, and I click browse, and I go to the photo library, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to take a picture from the photo library and upload it. So this is the screen that I get. And then I'm going to go to adjust and adaptive equalize. That's the first step in Lunapic. And then adjust and sharpen. And then I'm going to make it all the way sharper. And then I'm going to click apply. And then I'm going to go to adjust and color saturation. And I'm going to go all the way to the right to color saturation. Almost all the way. Okay, it's 98, pretty good. Should be 100, but anyway, 98. Then I'm going to go to contrast and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm just enhancing that plus button contrast. Okay, now I'm going to go to filters, to thermal iridescence effect, then back to filters and HDR lighting. Then I'm going back to adjust light levels, and each one all the way to the left, doesn't have to be perfect, all the way, contrast, highlight, shadows, all the way to the left, apply, and then adjust again, adjust colors. Now we're going to swap the colors, red, green, and then we're going to adjust, swap green, blue, and then we're swapping blue, red, and then apply. Okay, and then the last step is adjust and normalize. Okay, so this is our result picture, and I'm going to press on it, save image as, local storage, and now that is saved. And we're going to go look at that picture in photos. It should be there. Here it shows up. Here's the picture, and I'm just going to show you the biomarkers. Okay, so here, so in this edit, purple, here's the purple color. That is your common cancer marker. I call it phosphorus. Okay, so that's your common cancer marker. And as well, I discovered this green, this lime color is mercury. And mercury can be a Lyme disease marker if there's a lot of it. So that's just something I discovered accidentally. Okay, so that is the edit looking for cancer. We see this purple area here, not the pink, just the purple. Okay, and there's, we see there is still some cancer present. There's some purple in here. You can see little bits of it. Okay, but there's your common cancer marker. So that is the edit for Cancer. Okay, so we're gonna do another edit. Now, I have on this iPad, and you can do this on your iPhone, an app called Pixlr. This is Pixlr for mobile. Okay, and let's clear it, and we're gonna go get a photo, and we're gonna do, I have a picture. This is a sample picture from online. It's a melanoma mole, okay? So let's see what we can get from a mole. So in Pixlr, we go to this star, and you're looking for Ivan. The first step is Ivan, so Ivan is here. We click on Ivan and then check mark, and then we click that star again and go over to atomic, and the filter we want is called ultraviolet. Oh, doesn't want to go. Ultraviolet, there we are, ultraviolet, and we are done. Okay, and we're gonna save the image, save to camera roll. Okay, so we have the image now, and it should show up in photos. Okay, so here we are, and let's just go to edit, and so we can draw on it in markup. Okay, so here, and this blue color here, all the way around the mole, is called molybdenum. Okay, so that's molybdenum. Okay, so molybdenum is a marker, and that molybdenum can be a marker for Bartonella, cat scratch disease. Molybdenum can be a marker for ovarian cancer. It can be a marker for prostate cancer. Okay, so we know this is a melanoma mole, but there are other markers that are present. Okay, so that is the molybdenum edit. Okay, and we are done. And what else do we want to look at? Let's look at, I have a new edit that I can do, and here, let's just go, and this one you go to fixer.com. So I went to Safari, so now I'm online, so you can do this from a desktop. So this is fixer.com, this is free, and we're gonna press start, and I've read this, and let me in, and choose files, go to photo library, and we're gonna do, I have a picture of the back of someone's eyeball, okay? The back of someone's eye. Okay, so we're going into here, and it's this little, deselect, sorry. This little icon, the little man with the hat. We're gonna click the little man with the hat, and that pops up. And then we're gonna slide down here to the one that says 70, and we're gonna click on his face. Okay, and the result picture change, and we hit execute. So now it changes, and there we go. And there's our result picture. Okay, so, and we're gonna download it, JPEG, and we're gonna increase the quality and download. Let's see. Okay, so here's our picture, and save image. If you press on it, save image. So now we've saved the picture. So let's go to photos, and there's our result picture. Okay, and we're just gonna mark up. And so this is what we've got. So what we have here are, there's this lavender color, which seems to be very present. Okay, so this person has retinitis pigmentosa. Okay, so RP, we know that they have RP. And I noticed when I was doing, checking the markers, there was a lot of this lavender color, okay, in the edit. So that's a marker called aurum. Now, aurum, think gold or cobalt or cobalamin. or B12 is the short form terminology for it. So aurum is a sign of hypertension or high blood pressure or high B12. And it can be in the brain, intracranial hypertension, or in the body, high blood pressure. So if you can present with regular blood pressure in the body but have high aurum because you have intracranial high blood pressure, which can be something that is a feature. For example, Lyme disease, people will have problems in the brain, high hypertension in the brain. So aurum will show up. So this is a high blood pressure marker. So what we know now is there's a correlation, which I discovered, between retinitis pigmentosa and high blood pressure. And when I Googled that online, that was true, actually. So that was quite interesting to me, because I know someone who has retinitis pigmentosa. Okay, so that's another edit that we can do. Here's another one we can do online. This is, we go to photoflexor.com, and photoflexor.com, there are several markers that you can see in PhotoFlexor. Here we go. We're going to upload a photo. Oh, we're in the wrong Flash player. Oh, okay, so sorry. For Apple products, you have to use Puffin to browse, because some of these sites use Flash, and so you need a Flash browser. Puffin is free. You can also get the Pro version, which gets rid of advertising. But they both work. So you just go to PhotoFlexor from Puffin, which is in the App Store, and then see, now it works. So you can browse for free. So what picture we're going to do? Let's see. Let's try, we'll do this one again. Now we're in PhotoFlexor. So in basic, the first thing you do, so this was basic, just making it bigger. We go to adjust, and we're going to put hue, tap to the left, the slider goes to the left, and then saturation to the right, and then click done. And then we're going to go to effects and click more, more selection, and more again. And there's heat map. We're going to do that one, and apply, and then color rotate, and apply. And there's our result picture, and let's try to save it. Okay, we're going to save it. I'm going to do it this way because I've been having problems saving directly. So copy to clipboard, that remembers this address. That's the direct, and then we're just going to get the picture here. We're going to go to the full-blown size picture. So there, and then here, if you push on it, you get save image as. Okay. So there we go. And now we're going to go to photos, and there's our picture. So this PhotoFlexor edit gives you a bunch of different biomarkers. So let's draw to show what they are. So the first one is this blue color is lead. Okay, that's the lead family. And that can be the heavy metal. It usually is, it often is. It can also indicate a lot of red meat eating, or high vitamin A, beta carotene. Also, like lithium drugs and antipsychotics can trigger that blue lead. So something to be aware of. Okay, very subtly, beside the lead, right after the lead, you will see iron, okay? And that's this darker pink area, okay? Just notice the darker pink. So iron is the next one. And then after iron, we have this vast area of this pale pink color, which I call aluminum. I use names from the periodic table to talk about things in the real world, but aluminum is a cholesterol marker. So this is cholesterol that we're looking at, this thing. Now, here in that peachy orange color that we see, that is hydrogen. Okay, these are fluids. And I do have another edit that shows hydrogen better. And then the yellow color that's sort of all over the place, that's calcium. And calcium is a progesterone marker. Okay, so PR plus. Okay. So those are the markers for photoflexors. So you can actually see a lot. Okay, so we're done with this one, and let's move on to, we're going to do the edit. Now this is on the new website. There's an, so HTTPS, okay, note the because it's not HTTP, which is the normal address. They've added HTTPS as because they ran out of the regular. So if you're not getting to the new site, it's because it's not HTTPS. Anyway, so it's HTTPS colon / DIYimaging.com. Now this is our new site. However, on the new site, the only filter that is working correctly is the P filter. So I just clicked on it, and you wait till this upload image button turns orange, and now it's ready to go. So this is an automatic edit. You don't have to, you just have to upload and it does it for you. Okay, so this is taking a minute to go for us. Come on, it's supposed to show browse. All right. It might be because I have screen report on, it doesn't want to go. Let's try this one again. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I clicked it, and it's telling you can upload your picture from a bunch of places. So we're going to get a picture from the photo library, and here we have some choices. What do we want to take? Here, well, let's use this one again because that one is working for us. Okay, so it says in small, your image is currently being filtered. Please wait. It may take a few minutes. Okay, so it takes about like a minute and a half, which seems like forever in internet time. So we can just sit here and wait. And I don't know, go make a cup of tea or something while you're waiting for it to go. And I'm gonna let this run while we're waiting. Oh, look and here it is. Okay, so here is our result picture, and we're gonna push down on it, and it comes save image. So now we've saved the image, and let's go chase it in photos again. Let's go all photos. So here's our result picture, and here I can mark it up in markup. So here, okay, so this shows hydrogen only, okay? Now, so hydrogen is an inflammation marker, okay? So the red color is inflammation. I call it hydrogen. And when the body has injury, or you've had surgery, or there's a disturbance or an abnormality, the body usually sends fluids to the area to try to repair the problem. And so, but it's a way of seeing where there are problems in the body. So if you see the red anywhere in your body, there could be an injury, there's inflammation, there might be a tumor forming, there's something going on. So this is really important, and you can use this automatic edit, and it's free whenever you want to check. And you can check your whole body with it. It can see quite deeply under the skin from far away. So you could do your whole upper body, and it'll tell you, oh, look, you have a problem in your pancreas or in your gallbladder. So that's a really good overall edit. So that's the P filter on the DIY imaging site. Okay, so now I have another one. Now this is the Filtera app, okay, for iPhone or iPad. so this is local to that. And let's do, what do we want to do here? We can check for, do we want to do, okay, let's do this one again if this one has any. So this one is a little longer, a little more, this checks for bismuth. So we're going to start with, we upload the picture to Filterra, we go to adjust and magic wand, and then you click A balance, and yes, we want it, and then we go to contrast all the way up, click on it, and then temperature all the way up, yes, we want that, tint all the way up, yes, we want that, saturation all the way up, yes, we want it, shadows all the way, yes, we want it. Now curves, you click on curves, and it starts at RGB. Now we're going to do the same move for each category. So we're going to grab from the middle and drag it down to that line, and then grab this hump and drag it up to the middle of midtones, okay? Now we're going to go to R, and we're going to repeat the same move. So drag it down to that line and then up to midtones, and then go to green. And then drag it down to the middle there and up to the middle there. And then B, drag it down to the middle and up to the middle there. Okay, and check mark. Okay, and then yes, we want that. And now we're going to save this picture to photos. Okay, so we saved the picture. Let's go chase to see what we got. So we have in photos, here's our result picture. Okay, and we're going to, I'm just going to mark it up. Okay, so we have, this is what we're looking for. This black area here is bismuth. Okay, so bismuth. Now that's from pollution and car exhaust. It can be from smoke. It can be, certain things will also trigger bismuth, like incense, if you burn incense in the home. Melatonin raises bismuth. Charcoal, activated charcoal raises bismuth. Humic acids raise bismuth. So there's your bismuth marker. Bismuth is a marker for toxoplasmosis gondii. It can be a marker for sarcoma. It's possibly a marker for trichomoniasis. I can't say it. Trichomoniasis. They call it trich. It's a sexually transmitted disease. I've seen it elevated in people who have trich. So, but yeah, I haven't seen enough to be sure that it is a common marker for that. But definitely yes for sarcoma. So bismuth affects the colon. So in colon cancer, bismuth will be elevated. So there's your bismuth marker. And okay, so now we're done. And what else can we look at? Have we done them all? We have done, all right. I think we have pretty much done all the different markers. So if we want to do a refresher, you can also do work from, this is an image of blood cells, and these are, actually they're collagen cells, sorry, these are not blood cells, these are collagen cells, and these cells are normal collagen fibers from someone who's normal, and then these ones here are cells of someone with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Okay, so you can actually work from examples on the internet, like if you can find information comparing normal to the ailment that you supposedly had, you can edit these pictures to see what is the difference between someone who's a control, someone who has normal collagen fibers, and someone who has Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, what is the differentiation between the two sets of collagen fibers? So I actually did this, and I'll show you what I got. Let's see, if we go up here, here's an interesting picture. So I took the two results pictures. This is from the Lunapic editor, and compared them, and you can see from the normal to the Ehlers-Danlos, there's far more mercury, that lime color, at the left than at the right. So Ehlers-Danlos is a connective tissue disorder that is characterized by less mercury, not the bad mercury, but they call it glycosaminoglycans, which is like the stuff you get in glucosamine and chondroitin. Actually, salt and silica also build the mercury family. This is things that build joints and tendons. So you can actually see what markers are different if you have a specific disorder between a normal control, and you could just use pictures from the internet. And I also checked these collagen fibers to compare them in PhotoFlexor, and what I found is on the right in Ehlers-Danlos, there's much less calcium, which is the yellow. So there's more yellow at the left, and there's less yellow in the collagen at the right. In the collagen fiber sample, so they are also low in progesterone or calcium. So that gives you hints on how to treat it. Now, the Grove body part chart, here, and I'll give you a big view of that. And actually, maybe I can mark it up while we're sitting here. The Grove body part chart shows your body parts in the body part section. It's a map, so it's not showing every single body part, but it gives you broad areas, like the breasts would be in the lung lymph node area. So just look for the closest part if you're looking something. The thymus is just at the base of the neck. The thyroid is in the neck. So Skene's and prostate gland. Skene's gland is the female prostate, so they're way low down. The colon is below the belly button. The descending colon is on the left side of your body. If you want to take a picture to check for colon cancer, the ascending colon is on the right. And the large intestine is just below the belly button. So just to get an approximate. Now, these columns show, so on the right you have the plus elements, which are your feed and repair elements, and these are markers that we are seeing in the edits. So these are biomarkers. The only two markers that I cannot see right now are nitrogen and sugar. So just because you can't see them doesn't mean that they're not present. Okay, so we just have to work more on figuring out an edit to show those two. But all the other ones we can see using those editors. So the corresponding minus element, these are families, you don't take it too literally. These families of things oppose the plus element. So if you see the biomarker called lead in your picture, then you know that the zinc family is what you're looking for to detox, to remove the thing that is in excess. Okay, so now I have a chart that I have distributed, and we can go to it as well.